Now I'll send it back to Marty Dunn and our Coffee with guest. Good morning.
Hi, Cathy Hobbs. Welcome. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
It really is.
Hi, Don.
Cathy's from Howard County, and some of you in Howard County, you can get both Washington and Baltimore TV. You remember Cathy, WRC years?
Yeah, I worked at WRC from '94 till 1997 as a reporter. I was a reporter for 20 years before I became an interior designer. It's kind of my plan B.
Nobody has a plan B to be an interior designer.
Well, you know what? I always wanted to be able to transition seamlessly when I was done with television into something I really loved. I really loved interior design, and so I went to design school in the morning, and then I would go and report fires and shoot-em-ups at night at the TV station because I was working evening newscast.
Sounds like a full life.
Very full life.
You know, but you got to have a dream, and you got to have some luck, you got to have some breaks.
You have to have some drive.
You got to, and it came your way.
It did. I mean, I think sleep is overrated. Don't get much sleep at night. You know, work really hard.
You're preaching to the choir.
Yeah, right. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we do.
And I'm here now actually because I also am a home stager, and I'm teaching courses for the Certified Staging Professionals program.
What is a home stager?
Which is like we call it the Harvard of home staging. Home staging is preparing a property for sale.
Cool.
And that's and it's a marketing technique, and so I teach stagers across the country.
Getting rid of the clutter.
Getting rid of the clutter, the personal mementos, neutralizing, furniture arranging.
Look, you're making a sale. It's not unlike, for instance, Nordstrom or any store.
Sure.
It could be your neighborhood hardware store putting a display together. You're trying to make a sale.
Exactly what you're saying. I always tell people when you put your property on the market for sale, it's no longer your home. It's a product on the market for sale, just like a store. And so you have to present it properly, and that's what staging does.
And most people think a house is more attractive with family pictures in it, but it's really not, is it?
The bottom line is people need to come in and be able to visualize themselves in the space, as opposed to thinking that it's your home, Don, with your personal mementos, or your home, Marty, with your personal mementos.
All right, so you've got,
That's a little too bare there.
So,
this is a before and after that we're looking at. I do a lot of vacants.
But if somebody's watching right now and they're putting their house for sale, their house on the market, heading this on, what is the one tip you would give them right now? The top tip you have.
The top tip would honestly be declutter, depersonalize, and neutralize. So declutter. I can't tell you how many times you walk into a property and you see just things everywhere. If it's smaller than a fist, pack it up.
Really? It's a good
all
rule of
these
thumb.
knickknacks everywhere is really distracting, and the bottom line is you're not selling the things, you're selling the space.
Okay, now let me say, having said that, would it be worth it to maybe, if you were in position to do so, get a rental unit and literally turn it into a vacant house?
Well, yes and no. Most buyers can't visualize an empty space. They need to see, okay, my bed's going to go here, my dresser's going to go here, my sofa's going to go here. They need to see a space furnished, and really create an atmosphere is what home staging does.
That's
so
interesting.
When properties are vacant, it's hard for it's hard for people to really visualize.
And I always think of designers bringing lots of stuff into a house.
Well, home staging is different from interior design.
Sure. Okay.
Now,
I'm an interior designer and home stager. Home staging is for selling. Interior design is for living.
Now you're doing a class at 8 o'clock this morning?
I'm doing a class in Columbia at 8:30 this morning.
Is it open to the public?
It is, well, you have to register.
Okay.
And we're in the second day, so you can't take the course now, but I'll be back in January teaching the same Certified Staging Professionals course. So if you want to take my course in January, you can come then.
Would you come back and join us when you're in town?
Really?
And maybe be able to come in and we can tape a web lecture.
And talk
because
about
what you're
before and
talking about. I mean, every once in a while in the business would say news you can use, but that is really news you can use, because if somebody's selling, there's a reason, and it's got in anything that would move that process forward. I would love to have you come back.
No problem.
And do something, particularly for the web. Cool. Hey, real quick before we leave, how's the HGTV show coming? Design Star.
Great. I'm still on Design Star. Last night I won the camera challenge.
Okay.
Yeah. So my video will be on hgtv.com for the entire week.
Cool. Do you have a website yourself?
CathyHobbs.com. CathyHobbs.
Let's check it out. And really, Cathy, I would love for you to come back and do something.
There you are.
There I am.
Boy, does that look professional.
Yeah.
It's not cluttered.
It's not cluttered. We have a lot to talk about on this website, I tell you.
You're jamming. All right, then I tell you, listen, we got to get into a break, but we'll exchange numbers here, and please come back.
Absolutely.
That is
It's
what
so
you're
great to
doing
meet you guys.
What you're doing.
And being a
meet you.
Columbia gal who grew up watching you, it's really a pleasure.
We appreciate the compliment. We really do. Can't wait to have you come back, and we will definitely do something for the web.
Sounds good.
Off the charts. All right, Sharon Jamal's got WJZ TV traffic control. First warning, weather, more coming up next. Stay with us.